Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. We are going to do Irish stew today with some fake meats. It's so much cleaner than my old way of using beef, but here we go. This is a sample of Beyond Meat. I have done this same recipe with seitan. It's always a hit. So let's get started and see how to make Irish stew for your party this coming Saturday. So let's start with ingredients. Obviously, we're going to use aromatics. We're going to use our onion and garlic, not pictured, but will be in just a moment. Carrots, always a base of an Irish stew. We're going to be using aromatics and herbs of thyme. A quick note that this thyme lasted all winter wrapped in wet paper towels. We're going to use bay leaf and tomato paste. For more umami, we're going to use porcini powder and not beef broth. We're just going to umami all over the place. So the next four ingredients we're going to talk about later, but these are your power pack of ingredients to use to create caramelization, a brown color, because we eat with our eyes and we need that glutamate to go to our brain that says, oh my God, this is meat. What is a beef stew without some stout? So actually this is Guinness Extra Stout I'm going to use, but you will notice later on I'm going to use my husband's homebrew stout. Why did I not think of that? And whatever not beef you choose, whether it is seitan or whatever beef crumble chunk preferred that you want to use. This is not a paid endorsement for Beyond Beef, that's just what I chose this time. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to be doing a dueling Instant Pot and pressure cooker, not shown over to the left, because I need to make stew for about 75 people, and I'm going to do that in about an hour and a half. So here we go. We're going to dice up those onions. Lots of onions. These are huge onions, so I just diced up about 1.5 onions, chopped up some garlic. We're going to put them, in my case, in each of the pots, but we're going to saute them in a little bit of oil. So let's put them in that Instapot. We're going to simmer away and saute those onions. Now we're going to add in the garlic and stir. And then we're going to squeeze in tomato paste. I would say about 2 to 3 inches of tomato paste. I like the squeeze, it's just easier to work with. So you should have something that looks like this. You're going to stir it up and then you're going to add in whatever that fake meat product is that you're going to use and stir that up so that it looks something like this. All nice and brown. You've got nice soft caramelized onions and your garlic has not burned. You're going to sprinkle on about 1/4 cup of flour. I usually just let it sit there for a while and let it cook. That is a Julia Child's technique. I don't mix it up quite yet. You can put the lid on and let it cook a little bit as well. But after 5 minutes, the flour taste should be gone and you can mix it up and it will look like this. Now add in 1 tablespoon of porcini powder. Add in your 1 cube of not beef broth. You're going to add in 2 cups of beer. This is my husband's home brew. Yay, he's happy, so pour that in. Then add in another 1 to 2 cups of water and stir away. Add in some sprigs of thyme, 2 bay leaves. Cover and simmer for 12 minutes. Here are your settings for a pressure cooker or in an Instapot. I felt like both did equally well, although I think the pressure cooker made a little bit more beautiful sauce. I'm a purist. I cook my carrots separately in a pot over the 12 minutes while the other 2 are simmering. Pressure release and you should have something that looks like this. Then just add the carrots and you will have this really beautiful contrast of orange and gold and brown. So remember these ingredients. These are your 4 umami boosters: Marmite, Magi, Gravy Master, and Kitchen Bouquet. So I'm going to add in just about a teaspoon of Marmite mixed with a little bit of water and a splash of Kitchen Bouquet, and you can see what's going to happen. It's going to change and make our sauce and stew color just a lovely darker brown and has that really glutamate that we're looking for that says, oh my God, this is meat. As a strange bonus, you can reduce down the water that you boiled your carrots in. It'll become very sweet. And then if your sauce needs a little balancing from the sweet aspect, you can add that in. Either way, you're going to come up with an absolutely amazing plant-based, no beef Irish stew for your holiday party. And if you need a cottage pie, be sure and see my video on Spanish cottage pie. Just eliminate the paprika. Thanks for joining me. Be sure and click and subscribe so you will get more and more of these videos throughout 2024 and beyond. Thanks for watching. And let's just eat more plants.